All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis Busselman, and I am so excited to be sharing with you this evening some of the strategies and verbiage that I use when it comes to sharing this mission and growing my team. And I am very excited to have so many of you on tonight listening. So for those of you who don't know, my journey with Juice Plus actually began 18 years ago. I was a child on the health study, and so these products have been part of my life for a very long time. But this business was just introduced to me last year. And so I have found it to be such a gift. And from the moment that I learned about this business, I shared the product and the business together. And that has been a really big blessing in my life and for my business and for all the people whose lives I have touched. And so that's what we're going to be talking about this evening is how to do that, how to share the product and the business at the same time and the verbiage to be using with that. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to share my screen. So we can go ahead and get started. All right, so this is a picture of my team in Sacramento. For those of you who are getting ready to come to Austin, we are so excited to see you. I am in South Texas, so I will have a huge team there, and I am very, very excited about that. And as I said, tonight we're going to be talking about sharing our mission and growing your team. So the first thing I want to touch on is identifying a potential teammate. Everyone should know about this business. That is the perspective that I have. I wish that I would have known about it sooner. And I know a lot of you who are probably on this call probably feel that same way if you weren't introduced to the business right away is, what if I would have known about this business sooner? So identifying, excuse me one second.
I'm scared because I just had a bad dream about a monster coming into Grandma's house and we keep throwing things at it.
Okay. One of my little ones here. I'll be right in, okay? Okay. Sorry about that. But back to identifying potential teammates. So someone who orders the quad, in my opinion, is definitely a potential teammate. In our business, I share the quad with everyone, but even someone who orders a trio can really be a good prospect for your team. Second thing is someone who questions the cost. How often do we have cost objections when we go to share this product? This is the perfect opportunity to share with them how they can join this business and save some money on their product. And the last thing is, we all know people in our lives who would be great at sharing this product and sharing this mission. And so those are obviously really good prospects as well. And we're going to go ahead and break down each of these. So the first one, how are you going to offer this business? So step one, you always share the business when they order their product. I always like to get their product order in, so we know that it's in, and then you want to right away share that business with them that same day. Then the second step, you're going to share this business again at the end of the month which their product is ordered. And that's really important when I go ahead and get to the details on that. You'll want to make note of why it needs to be the same calendar month. And then step 3 is share the business before their second shipment goes out. This is going to be optional based on how earlier conversations have gone, the feedback you've gotten from them. If you have gotten hard no's the first 2 times, probably don't need to offer it again right away. But if you've gotten some people who are kind of questionable and debating on it, when that second shipment goes out, that is a great time to mention the business again to them. So breaking down step 1. Share the business when they order their product and always share the quad. So you always want to start off sharing the quad, and then you always want to share the business with them as soon as they get their product order in, or be having that conversation with them while you're discussing the products. So here's a verbiage suggestion after they have submitted their product order. It's only $50 a year to be a distributor, and with your current quad order, you'd be earning about $150 back. This sentence is so easy to add in to any conversation that you're having with them. You just want to go ahead and add that in there just so they know that it's only $50 a year and how much money they're going to earn back. That number right there, that $150 that I mentioned, that is going to be dependent on the product that they order. So you can work with your upline or your NMD if you don't know how to kind of figure that out. But that's what I would recommend, is finding out exactly kind of what their estimated annual money back would be and then giving them that number, because then they can compare the 50 to whatever their annual return is going to be. Now for step 2, sharing the business at the end of the month. After the last day of the calendar month, they are no longer eligible to get paid on that order or use it towards their promotional points. So if you shared the quad with them, that's 247 promotional points. They're basically halfway to their HLP, and they're going to get a $50 check that next month when that goes in. If they wait till, let's say, October 1st to make the decision to be a distributor on a September order, they've now lost those points and that order's already been paid out on. So you always want to make sure to offer the business again right before the end of the month when you get paid. And this is going to be the verbiage that I use for that. So, hey, I just wanted to follow up with you one more time before the end of the month, see if you wanted to earn some money back on your personal order. It's only $50 a year to sign up as a distributor, and you'd earn about $150 back on your current order. The first paycheck would come next month, so I wanted to be sure to offer one more time before I get paid on it. It's totally fine if you decide not to do it. I just wanted to be sure to make that offer. So you just want to be coming off very genuine. You just want to be honest with them and make sure that they know it's only $50 a year if they want to earn something back. Going on to step 3, this is our optional one. So share the business before their second shipment goes out. You want to base this on how those conversations have gone. So you want to be providing really great customer care throughout those first 4 months. You want to be messaging them and asking them, as their product then received, are they taking it? Do they have questions? Are they, confirm with them how much they're taking, how much their children are taking, so then you know that they're taking the correct serving size. And if that positive feedback that you're getting from them, it's natural to suggest signing up as a distributor and sharing this product to get an offset, to offset their cost. That's going to come very naturally in that conversation. So that's why I said this is an optional one based on how those conversations have gone. So now we're going to look at some sample verbiage when it comes to offering the business. So, hey, I just wanted to touch base since it's the end of the month, and you may want to earn some money back on your Juice Plus order. It's $50 a year to join the business, and you get paid on your family's orders and anyone you share with. No minimums, no inventory, and no selling required. I just wanted to be sure to make the offer since you would earn over $200 a year back just with your 2 trio orders. Let me know if you think you're interested. The application takes 5 minutes, and I can have your order transferred to you so you get your first paycheck next week. So this is a really easy way to go in and mention that business at the end, mention the business at the end of the month. You're letting them know it's only $50. You're letting them know about how much they get back annually. And then you also let them know that the application only takes 5 minutes to fill out, and you'd be happy to send it over. So that's a really great option there. $50 a year, you want to make that offer, how much money they're going to earn back, and how long that application takes, because it is really easy. All right, we're going to look at one more example here. Hey, I wanted to be sure to mention the opportunity to earn money back on your personal order. And if you shared with anyone, you'd earn some money back on theirs as well. It's $50 a year to join the business, and on your one order right now, you'd earn about $120 a year back. Then you'd also get paid on your wife's order that goes in, so over $200 a year back. Here's a short video that overviews the business. And here's my link if you decide to sign up. We would need to do it tonight or tomorrow morning since it's the end of the month. And then I always make sure to put in parentheses to skip that section that asks about business information or tax ID, because that can be confusing if any of you have ever been through that application. And then at the end, just keep me updated if you have questions and when your product arrives, because remember, they're brand new. They've just ordered. So as I mentioned, you'll see those similar things in there, $50 a year, how much they earn back, but this one has a little bit of additional information. I'm talking about the video. So the video that I really like to share is the Come Join Us. This is a 2 to 3 minute video. It's short, it is uplifting, and it touches on all the basics, that there's no inventory, that it is just $50 a year. And it's really inviting for someone who is new to this product or new to hearing about the Juice Plus franchise. And then the second section there is your website. So we all have our own personal website. You'll see that this is my own, alexisbusselman.juiceplus franchise. And this is what it looks like when they click on that button to join your team. They'll enter their name, all their basic information, but it only takes 5 minutes. They submit their credit card information, and then you'll get notified in your virtual office when their application has processed. So it's super easy. Now, what do you do once they say yes? Because that can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you end up with a bunch of distributors in 1 month that are all like, yeah, I'm ready to go. And they all just signed up for products. So they're literally brand new. The first thing is be sure that their product order gets transferred over to their FIN by calling customer service. This is especially important if it is the last couple days of the month, because that order is currently under you. So once they've signed up as a distributor, you want to make sure that order gets transferred over to them so that they get paid on it. You want to get their virtual office set up. That means their direct deposit and their personal website. Those are the basic things that I always get set up with someone. You got to make sure they get logged in and accept the terms and conditions so they do get that first check. And then you want to plug them into our resources. So we have a lot of resources with our community, and that is phenomenal. Our team has a Facebook page. Your team may have a Facebook page as well. That's a great place. Most of us are on Facebook. Voxer, this is something that our team utilizes every single day. And it is really the gateway into our team and our network and my NMD. The Freedom Revolution website. This is fabulous. It's really basic for getting people started, and it's a great place to send people. And then Mission Driven, which has a little bit more content, information, some more tutorials, and things like that. But these are all resources that you can plug people into if they're interested in learning more and being part of your team. So this is my personal approach. When I get someone signed up, this is how I would go ahead and move forward with them. So the first thing is you don't want to overwhelm them. You want to take everything one step at a time. So just be very conscious that you are, making sure you're not moving ahead in some of those resources and things that I shared with you until you get those first things completed. So the first thing being getting their virtual office set up. No reason to go any further than that until you get that taken care of. And then once you do, start venturing into some of those other resources to see where you can help them. And be respectful. Remember, the verbiage that I used was really open, and I was really encouraging them to sign up, even if it's just to get that money back. So you want to be respectful about that, and keep them updated for that first promotion, but don't push them or be requiring them to log on to team calls and things like that, because that's just going to make them step back. So just kind of be conscious of how you brought them into the business when you kind of start that training and start introducing them to things. And the last one is you want to provide the best care. They are a brand new customer, and now they're a brand new teammate. So you have to treat them that way. You have to have patience with them, and you really want to make sure that you're providing that customer care, because even though they're not technically your customer and they're not going to show up in your office as a customer, they really are a customer. I mean, they just signed up for a product. They have no idea. So all of those things that I mentioned earlier about customer care, you're going to want to be doing that with them, in addition to kind of introducing them, to some of our business resources. So why should we offer the business? And I'm going to give you guys 3 examples of why we should be offering the business. This is just, like I said in the very beginning, really important for us, just so people know that it's an option. So the first one I'm going to give you, her name is Jennifer, and she is on my team. And when she started with the duo. Just wanted to try it out, fruits and veggies. And then when her daughter turned 4, she wanted to get on the health study. And she was debating, do I do the duo again, or should I upgrade to the trio? Oh. And so there was kind of a cost issue there. So that was a red flag to me. I should be offering her the business if she's concerned about cost. So we offered her the business and she signed up just to get that money back on her trio order. And a few months later, she put in a quad order for her husband. So that was a win for me to see that order come through. And then a few months later, she ordered a tower garden. And then she put in her very first customer order. And then she received her first promotion. All of that, it was about a 10-month period, but you can see those later things would have never happened if she wouldn't have been introduced to the business and had access to a virtual office to put those in. Most likely she wasn't just gonna, call me up. It's really motivating for people when they know, oh, I'm gonna put this order in for my husband or something additional for my family, and I am gonna earn some money back on it. So I always think that she's such an awesome example of someone that probably wouldn't have been a traditional business prospect. Second one is going to be myself. So my business story just began over a year ago, and I honestly didn't know about the business. I was brought into this product through the Children's Health Study as a child. I signed up as a distributor 3 years ago, and I got my first customer order just last year. So 2018 was my first customer order. And then I made SSC in 5 months, QNMD in a year, and then I just got the call about NMD. So I was super excited about that. But what you can see is I probably would have never made any of this progress if I hadn't known about the business, because I was just keeping my family's personal orders going. And then it was natural when somebody in my life wanted to sign up for the product, I was like, oh, perfect, I can help you, I'm a distributor. So, and then NMD, less than a year and a half. And the last example I have for you is Stephanie, and she's on my team, and she has been one of them that has just rocked our team this summer. It has been incredible to watch her journey. So she ordered the quad when she started off, and she immediately said no to the business. I, of course, offered it to her. Then she put in a second quad order for her mom, and she still said no to the business. Then she messaged me and said, you know what? I think I might want to be a distributor. So I'd already offered the business to her 2 times, and both times she said no. But when she was ready, she came back and said, you know what? I do want to do this. There are people I want to share with. She was a sales coordinator less than 45 days after she sent me that text message and said she was ready to sign up as a sales coordinator. That is incredible. Think about what that could do for your structure on your team if you had someone that was a sales coordinator in 45 days. So that is everything that I have for you guys this evening as far as, verbiage goes and the training. I will be posting all of that verbiage that I included on there. It will be in the Facebook page along with the recording to this training. So if you have a teammate or someone that you would like to share this with, the recording will be accessible there, and you'll be able to pull everything that I shared. So I'm really, really excited that so many of you were able to jump on and hear this. I hope that it was helpful. And I would just encourage you, since we're the very beginning of the month, October, any of the orders that you've had go in so far or that you have go in over these next few days and few weeks, that you're offering the business just like that first time, and then use that strategy for the end of the month. Go ahead and check back in with them as you get close to the end of the month, and let them know that there is some urgency, that they only have a couple days to make this decision if they still want to get paid on their order. And so I really feel that this could help you guys. For my team, we are 150 teammates in less than a year and a half. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we really offer the business every single time. So that is all that I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the congratulations and all the sweet messages that you have sent. I can't wait to read through them. If you guys need anything else, feel free, if you have questions, to go ahead and post them in the Facebook page, because I'm sure that other people are going to really want, some feedback on there, and that may be easier for us to just make sure everyone's included. So thank you all. Have a great evening. And those of you who will be in Austin in a few weeks, please come find me and say hello. I would love to meet you all and love to see you.